I am the 2006-2007 Miss Senior, 2004-2007 lead KTSU sideline sports reporter. So yes, I was on the field interviewing people like yourself. 2007 Film Festival winner. I won for Best PSA. Honors student, honors graduate, Tabitha Smiley scholarship recipient, KTSU 90.9 scholarship recipient, student of the week, beauty of the week. I was a resident assistant, and I hosted a show here on campus. Sounds like a lot, right? Those titles are pretty cool. I'm also the CEO of Be the Inspired You. While those titles are cool, they don't really define me. Here's a little bit about my story. I was born on the south side of Chicago to a 19-year-old crack and cocaine addicted mother. We moved from city to city, state to state. I grew up in a domestic abusive home, violence abusive home, and it wasn't any hope. My mom's words were, make sure you don't bring no babies in this house and be sure to get your GED. She didn't realize by telling me to get a GED, she was minimizing my potential down to a GED and basically assuming that I would get pregnant. I was the first to graduate in my family, high school, and then to go off to college. And it wasn't easy because statistically, I should have been dead, a ward of the state, in jail. I'm sure you guys have heard things about the city of Chicago, and especially being in those poverty-stricken communities. Those are the type of things that happens to individuals that's just stuck. A lot of them are stuck and remain in poverty because there's no hope. There's no mentors. There's no one coming back talking to them. It doesn't seem obtainable. So if you checked in me right now, you may think like, dang, okay, she's done a lot. She's gotten it together. And that was only TSU, not realizing the story and my background that I came from and some of the things that I've seen. We were sleeping under carpets to stay warm. Our lights would be cut off, gas would be cut off. We would have to eat the served sandwiches. We would be evicted, living with family member after family member. Is there anybody in here that has eaten served sandwiches? Okay? Yes. I knew it, besides the sweater. Okay? The peanut butter ones too, those are the good ones. If it was some peanut butter in the house. So the served sandwich, all that's real. You hear people with these powerful stories, and I'd like to say you can't really despise your beginnings because those things it builds character. It shows you who you are and where you are, and if you've overcome even stuff in the most private parts of your life, you can hold your head up and present yourself like you are something. Poverty prevails because of lack of education. So people are poor and in those environments because they're uneducated, and not necessarily a college formal education, but knowledge and figuring out ways to get out of your environment or ways to rise above it. And I feel like lack of education is how cycles are repeated. So if this is all mama knew, this is all dad knew, they pass that information down to you and you take it as Bible, like this is what it's supposed to be. Or even hear my mom say GED, I thought the GED was like the biggest thing in the world. Like I thought that's what I needed to have, and then one day it was like, well, what's after GED? And someone mentioned a high school diploma. And I was like, well, I want that. So what's after that? College. Okay, I want that. What's after that? A master's degree. Okay, I think I want that. I want that too. And I feel like education is how cycles are broken. Whether you're struggling with weight, depression, whatever, if you find yourself gaining knowledge and educating yourself or learning information about whatever that subject is, so education is how cycles are broken. I knew I wanted more.